Ibn Arabi's Revelations on the Secrets of Letters might frighten you. There are letters so mysterious, each one woven with powerful, ancient secrets. Vav, Ha, Nun, Ba, Jim, they are not merely letters. According to Ibn Arabi, they are the guardians of numbers, spirituality, and cosmic order. Vav holds the secret of 6, Ha is the veil of the unseen, and Nun is a gateway to infinity. So why are these letters, as Ibn Arabi suggests, dangerously powerful? Why can only some guard themselves while others fade and hide? And what ancient wisdom encompasses the secrets of these letters? Ibn Arabi's profound teachings and the mysteries of these letters will shock you. The letter Vav is a most honorable letter with numerous facets and noble sources. It is the first of complete numbers because it holds the value of 6. Its parts mirror its whole. By parts, we mean 1/2 or 3, 2/3 or 2, and 1/6 or 1. When combined, 1/6, 1/3, and 1/2 complete the whole number. According to those knowledgeable in letters, the letter Vav, for Pythagoreans and their followers, represents the significance and function of the number 6. The letter Vav is formed from 2 letters, Ba and Jim. This is true of other paired or singular written letters. Jim is the first among singular ranks. When Ba is multiplied by Jim, Vav emerges. Consequently, Ba inherits the strength and disposition of its parents to this extent. The letter Vav fulfills the function of 6 and possesses the power of both 2 and 3, while retaining its unique characteristics. For this reason, it belongs to the realm of existence, which is the preservation of the unseen and remains eternally hidden. Thus, the letter Vav, in this respect, is stronger than all other letters except Ha, which guards itself as well as others. Vav, however, protects only itself. Ha and Vav are the essence of existence itself, known as Huvia, being. Ha's existence is preserved through none, while through abundance, Seb has been protected from Adam. Abundance does not eliminate something from existence, for this would contradict its essence. By its nature, it brings things into being and never nullifies them. Therefore, when beings are obliterated, it will not occur through this method that we know, which we have explained when appropriate. The letter Vav is actualized with Ha, and it manifests in the form of one of the shapes of Hanan, grace. Whether it is joined to the letter Ha or not makes no difference. If it is not joined to A, it appears as 3 dots, symbolizing a transformed Vav. Or it may take the form of 4 dots, representing the head of the Vav. Regardless of the form, it cannot escape the image of Vav. How could it, given that it embodies 5 forms in relation to each other, and no other forms are valid? If it is joined, Ha appears in 2 forms, with Vav existing in both forms. In form, it is depicted as 3 dots. Ba can be observed in this form. When it takes this form, you see Vav transformed within it. In the previous instance, it remains true. All these examples are evidence of the power of relationship in the upper dimension of the spiritual realm, and to us, Vav is proof of this. Imam Abu Qasim al-Qasi pointed to this in his work Haluk. Therefore, to one who knows the secrets of Vav, lofty spirits descend, and this descent is a great honor. Here, the letter Vav disappears from the imperative form. For if Vav were to manifest during the command, Khan, existence, would not emerge, as it cannot bear to observe it. This would cause its essence to vanish, as it contradicts observation by its very nature. It is the ultimate victor. As long as Vav remains a dependent letter, it does not take a vowel and remains calm and still. Due to its love of the command, Nun is also calm. Because 2 silent letters cannot coexist in a single unit, Vav vanishes, as 2 silent letters do not constitute a number. Thus, with the emergence of Khan, it becomes unseen in the station of manifestation. In Nun, there is no intermediary. Examine these subtle indicators of divine knowledge through the lens of divine secrets, for they point to these mysteries from every angle. Observe the extraordinary unity. From the visible half of Nun, physical beings emerge, while its other half remains hidden and is shaped in reference to this visible part, from which spiritual beings arise. Thus, the physical emanates from a manifest principle, while the spiritual derives from a hidden, ascetic meaning. Vav is the spiritual essence, receiving its blessings from one half and imparting them to the other half, which is physical. This spiritual essence links Vav not with a spiritual nun. Thus, the paternal blessings of spirituality are taken from it in a form of union and intertwining, a love-bound reception. The arrival of the physical is a form of delivery and notification. Hence, in our perspective, it presents little complexity. The union is such, forming 3 points, which is attributed to Gabriel. Vav clarifies these, while Bam, during the process of delivery, is the pen of the realm of writing. This realm, Nun, functions as a kind of tablet for it, for events and phenomena are recommended alongside it, encompassing a wealth of knowledge and Nun. To an observer, this tablet is an abstract form. One viewing it cannot know what lies beyond or within it until an interpreter, or in other words, the pen of pens, is sent. This interpreter inscribes line by line into writing the hidden contents in its own light, allowing the listener to learn what is recorded alongside them. If listeners ascend to the station where intents are transmitted, those intents, pens, and spiritual vavs exist there. Thus, spiritual transmission occurs to their sense of hearing. At that point, you know all abstract knowledge in detail, fully comprehending it, and without any intermediary. The spirit of trust has revealed it into your heart. Shu'ara 193. The original phrase has a numerical value of 50 due to its material form and another 50 on the spiritual level. The letter Vav numerically corresponds to 6, representing 6 directions. Vav is also associated with the physical Nun in measure and form. Thus, Nun's numerical value totals 100, encompassing both physical and spiritual aspects. In divine names, the number 100, if associated with those destined for joy, symbolizes paradise and blessing. However, if it pertains to those destined for misfortune, it symbolizes hell and torment as a divine veil. This should suffice on the topic of Nun, as a more detailed explanation would require further elaboration beyond my strength. Nun is indeed a profound mystery and a gateway to generosity and mercy. As for Mim, it alludes to Adam and Prophet Muhammad. The Ya between the two connects them, for Ya is the letter of causality. Thus, through Ya, Prophet Muhammad spiritually influenced Adam. Through this influence, the spirituality of Adam, and indeed the entire universe from the collective soul to the last being, was spiritually ordained. This is the human soul. While Adam was a being of water and clay, I was already a prophet, and Adam influenced Prophet Muhammad through Ya on a physical level. Through this act, the physicality of all humanity and of Prophet Muhammad emerged in the world. Thus, Adam, in terms of physicality, is the father of Prophet Muhammad, ourselves, and Jesus. In terms of spirituality, Prophet Muhammad is the father of Adam, of ourselves, and the grandfather of Jesus. In the realm of bodily existence and symbolic representation, the Holy Spirit is the father of Jesus, being spiritual by nature and therefore, as a spirit, the son of Prophet Muhammad. The existence within the Mim in Bismillahirrahmanirrahim signifies what we have discussed. The Mim in Bismi refers to Adam, who is the owner of names, as he was taught names. The extended sound in Met in his name symbolizes the continuation and spreading of the material world from him. As stated, we created you from a single soul, Kam min nafsin vahida. Indeed, Eve was created from Adam. If she had been created otherwise, humanity would not trace its physical origin to a single soul. The Mim in Rahim points to Prophet Muhammad, as he is the possessor of mercy, specifically the mercy of faith. We sent you only as a mercy to the worlds, Al-Anbiya 107. The extended Met sound in him represents mercy for the creation of the spiritual realm, meaning that this extension symbolizes the emergence and dependence of the spiritual realm on him. Hence, his resurrection in the physical world will come last, whereas Adam's resurrection occurred earlier in the physical realm. This is why Bismillahirrahmanirrahim can be expressed from a material perspective. Tomorrow, the first one to be raised will be Prophet Muhammad. His spirit will emerge from the earth, adorned in divine garments and brought near. This mim holds many other secrets beyond this station, but we refrained from explaining them, as we did with the letter Nun. As for the Yamim Ya letters joined to the two mims, they are joined because Ya is a causative letter. I am only a human like you. Thus, in this aspect, a bond is established between us and him. Therefore, the letter Ya is joined to every mim in this regard, but not spiritually. This is why Allah, the Exalted, has stated, "It is He who sent a messenger among the unlettered," at Tawbah 128. And the Prophet is closer to the believers than their own selves, Al-Ahzab 6. All of these verses indicate the connection between us and our Master, Prophet Muhammad. For this reason, in the written form of mim, Ya joins the two mims. This also explains why, in the written form of Nun, Vav connects with the first Nun but not with the final Nur, as mentioned above. Similarly, in the written form of Vav, Aleph does not reach both sides of Vav. We have examined this judgment thoroughly, and our purpose in explaining this matter has been fulfilled. Praise be to Allah, Lord of the worlds. May blessings and peace be upon our Master, Prophet Muhammad, his noble household, and companions. With his help, the topic has reached its conclusion.